from Studio 3 at Buzz TV. It's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into The Horse's Mouth. It's the Game Face segment with Coach Dave Campo right here at Tommy Mac's at my bar, brought to our good friends at Dasher and at YOLO Rum. This time around, we're talking wildlife. That's controlling them and making sure they stay out of your life when needed. And we'll get into that with Coach Campo and Jason Shepard right here at the bar. Coach, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, Tom.
Good to see
you. Always good to see you.
Is there any creatures that you're afraid of? You know, it's okay. You're not afraid of dogs, cats? What are you afraid of? Snakes?
Snakes.
Yeah, snakes.
I don't even like that. Those no shoulders make me very nervous.
There you go.
Yeah, no, I don't like them at all.
This guy catches snakes.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear Jason
keep us protected.
His story. Yeah.
Jason Shepard, how are you? From Coastal Wildlife and Pest Services. How you doing?
That's right. I'm great.
So this is your company.
Right.
How long have you guys been up and running, and how did you get into it?
Yeah, so we started in late 2021. I've been in this business for the last, 8 years or so.
Okay.
I was in the glass industry and just kind of got tired of that and wanted to do something different. So I looked for some jobs, got on with a big company doing this, and that kind of evolved. I went to another company after that, and I just felt like, there had to be more. I had to be able to do this thing myself. So I stepped out in 2021, bought a truck. I didn't have a dollar saved. And I said, I'll either make it or I won't. And so we went after it and we took off. It's been a crazy couple of years. We did just under $1 million in revenue last year. We should surpass that pretty easily this year.
Dude, give me some. That's awesome. Coach, this is our kind of guy.
No, hey, absolutely. That's the thing I love about the Horse's Mouth. You know, where you can talk to guys that are entrepreneurs that are willing to step out there
and go for it.
It's hard. It's not easy, I'm sure. Yeah,
absolutely. Definitely been one of the toughest things I've done in my whole life. I'll be 37 this year.
Okay.
And so we've got a team now of 9 people, and we've got technicians, consultants, and so we're one of the only companies that takes calls 24/7. So we get calls all kinds of times of the day and night about snakes, and you wouldn't think it happens as much as it does, but it's almost on a daily basis. Snakes are getting in people's houses, their garages. You get raccoons having babies in attics, rats, squirrels, all that stuff.
So
we handle
what are you talking? We're talking bats.
Yeah, bats.
Possum,
armadillos,
right? All those nasty creatures, snakes, right?
I'm getting chills right here.
So you were saying off the air, when you guys get a call, do you go by yourselves?
Yeah, so most of us work independently. Occasionally we'll deal with, like, if you got multiple raccoons, adult raccoons that are, holed up in a house somewhere, sometimes we'll need assistance with that. We'll take 2 guys, but usually after you handle so many of them, you kind of learn their behaviors, and so the same with snakes, right? Most people, and we know this is the case. Like, I have snakes at home. I have, like 5 or 6 snakes at home as pets, and so you kind of learn how they behave and how they act.
Sorry, I called them nasty creatures. I didn't mean They're not nasty to everybody.
You kind of learn how they behave and how they act, and so when you're handling them over and over and over again, it becomes, just kind of a routine thing. But for most people, like, a normal homeowner, they don't deal with this stuff every day. We get calls. I mean, I could tell you stories. We had a lady call us one night about 10 o'clock just crying in tears. She had called the county. I think this was in St. Johns County. She had called the county sheriff's office. Nobody could help her. The cops come out there. They don't know what to do. They're used to taking down, bad guys, not people. Snakes. And so we go up, and she had come out of the bath and was about to get dressed, and the snake goes across her floor, and she just lost it. And so
scary.
It's a really cool thing though, because these people have no idea what to do. They're so we get to come in and help them get the problem solved. And then also what we do, we specialize in closing off, homes and structures so that, you may deal with this, but you don't ever have to again. And so that's one of the things that we do.
Okay, so secure it after the fact to make sure there's no, get a bunch of rats in your attic. Not only do you get rid of them, we'll seal it up so it doesn't happen again. Oh, that's a nice added perk.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, so big snake. Do you take one of those? I mean, do you have one of those grabber things?
Yeah,
like that you
so we
see on
have
TV?
snake tongs. Yeah, we have snake tongs that we
okay.
use. It depends on what kind of snake it is. If it's just a black racer or corn snake, a lot of times you can pick those up with your hands.
Yeah.
But if it's a cottonmouth or a diamondback rattlesnake,
right.
you want to be careful with those because they're quick. And if they catch you in the wrong spot, that could be a bad day.
What were you saying on as we wrap up here? There's a project going on about, can you talk about was it beavers?
Yeah, we're trapping for beavers here around the local area. And I actually just got a call before I came on the air, and we got an alligator in the trap. So
you got to call somebody for that. You guys don't handle.
Well, we can go down and release it. We just can't remove them because you got to go through FWC and get like certain licensing and tags, and and then you have to take the hide to make money. Like, there's really not a lot of
what is the euthanasia? Euthanasia, right?
Yeah. Euthanize, whatever.
What is it all 100%?
No. So we work real close with the Wildlife Rescue Coalition here in Northeast Florida. Most animals that we remove from an attic or from a structure, most animals we are able to save, but there are some animals that are not a native species to Florida.
Okay.
And so actually, a lot of people don't really understand this. They want us to, you don't want to kill anything. Nobody wants to kill anything anymore. But if you take a raccoon, for instance, from an area, that's where they grew up, they know where to get food and water. Mm-hmm. You take them to a strange place, drop them off in the woods somewhere. They don't know where to get food. They don't know where to get water. They run into a raccoon, that's his home area. Okay. And then you end up with them, they go at it. You get two hurt or dead. So a lot of times it's more detrimental to the species to relocate them than it is, if they're causing issues around people's homes. And there's no shortage of the population. I mean, there's tons of armadillos and stuff like that.
All right, 24/7 service, 24 hours,
24/7, 365. We're taking calls and trying to get.
So you hear that out there? You got a problem? Call Coastal, man, so they can help you.
I'm getting his card. I guarantee you, because that's great.
Well, thanks for being on the show. Really appreciate it. All right, Coach, always a pleasure, brother.
Same.
All right, make sure you check out Jason and Coach's profile, this conversation, and many, many others at the dailynewsnetwork.com website. Till next time, stay safe and be cool out there, and call Coastal. And we'll see you next time right here on the Horses Mouth. Cheers.
Cheers.
Even though we do have two different liquors, it's still one name. It's YOLO Rum, and at the end of the day, it's how you feel. And YOLO Rum, you only live once, and that's more prevalent. That's becoming more prevalent as far as the attitude and the mindset with how people live their lives. And it's not about how it used to be as far as people doing dumb stuff out here. It's more of they're understanding the value of their life. And if we can bring that presence of the meaning behind life and what it means to fulfill whatever you need to fulfill in your life that makes you feel enjoyable about what you're doing, that's what YOLO will bring out as well.